water off if you quit paying. I'm a bad bitch with an attitude. Before you see this pussy, show some gratitude. Close your eyes, say your grace, nigga. Now lay down, let me fuck your face, nigga. Take no music. Shit, we just shut down vault. Your nigga choosing, but it ain't my fault.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to teach you how to be sexy. I know this is not the typical video that I do, but I'm going to do it anyway. This is how you be sexy. You just be yourself. Being sexy is all about being yourself. I used to think being sexy was like doing extra shit, but honestly it's all about being yourself. My personality, it could go either two ways. It's either super chill or super hyper. There's really no in between. What's in between super chill and super hyper? I can be a little ditzy sometimes. Like, I'm not stupid, it's just I could be ditzy. Sometimes it takes me some time to comprehend what the hell be going on. I wasn't paying attention to begin with. My mind was wandering somewhere in outer space. I used to get teased all the time when I was younger about being in La La Land because my mind, I would always drift off into some other world. Us women, when we try to be sexy, it's not sexy. But when you just try to be yourself, it can come off very, very sexy. People tell me all the time I have like natural sex appeal, and I'm like, I went through a phase where I thought the only way I could be sexy is if I wore makeup. I had to have makeup on. Not necessarily weave or wigs, but I felt like I had to have makeup on. It's really all about embracing who you are naturally. You have to start from the inside and you have to work your way out. There's no shortcuts. You have to embrace the inner part first, which is like, it's like in here, and then it will just expand and it will flow out like that. If you don't deal with the issues inside, it's gonna reflect on the outside. You can try to cover it up. I put on my Instagram and I tweeted out, I said, a glow up isn't about how much makeup you cake on, how much weave, or how many different wigs you wear. It's all about you mentally connecting with yourself, loving yourself. It should be mental, spiritual, and physical. When you start with the inner side and then you work your way out to the outer side. And when I started my glow up process, it wasn't even a glow up. I just went off into my own little world and I started changing myself. And when I started changing myself, I worked with my mind first. Like, that's the first thing I had to change. I had to change my mind. My mind was the biggest thing because your mind can stop you from changing. So you got to start there first. And then also you got to start with your habits. With change, you have to change your habits. So if you start with your mind and you start telling yourself you need to change, you want to change, you're going to change, not I want to, no, you're going to change, then you'll start developing better habits. When you change your habits, that's when real change starts to set in. Once you venture off into this other space, which I call it the physical, everyone wants to change and everyone wants to look a certain way, but if you don't start with your mind and you don't start with your habits, the physical is not going to happen, okay? And if it does happen, it's not going to be long term. I can tell you that now. When you change, you have to change your mental, you have to change your habits, and then naturally the physical of it, your body, your hair, your makeup, your eyebrows, girl, everything will come together. Trust me. It's called a process. And if you don't go through it, I have a video called The Difference Between a Woman's Mentality versus a Little Girl's Mentality. You may want to start there, and I'll leave a link down below in the description box. This is how you become sexy. You have to change the way that you think, and then you have to change your habits, and then the physical appearance will come naturally. And you want your physical appearance to come naturally because then it doesn't come off forced. You know them girls that you be seeing on Instagram, or even the girls that you see off Instagram, they be trying too hard. So don't force it. When I see girls on Instagram claiming they glowed up, when all they did was cake on makeup. They just caked on layers and layers and layers of stuff, when in reality, you gotta start with the foundation. If your foundation is cracked, you got issues that you're trying to cover up, conceal with concealer, it's not gonna last long. It's just like applying makeup to your face. When you start applying makeup to your face, you have to start with the clean canvas. If not, the outcome, the end result is going to be shitty. People say I'm sexy, they say I'm this, I'm this, and this, but honestly, that's how people perceive me. That's what comes off naturally. That's what my aura feeds people, because I love myself internally. A glow up isn't about your makeup technique. It isn't about your wig skills. It's not about dressing different. It's really all about loving yourself, loving the good things about yourself, loving the bad things about yourself, loving the things that you really don't like about yourself. Because when people say, oh, you're so sexy, you're this, you're that, I'm like, but my feet are ugly. I used to hate my feet so much. Like, I used to be so embarrassed by my feet. But I love my feet, because with these particular feet, if I didn't have them, they wouldn't be me. They wouldn't be Kiana. They wouldn't be Yanni. But at the end of the day, you gotta embrace the things that you don't like. I had to embrace having a big butt. I didn't want a big butt, because having a big butt is a lot of work. Okay, I was just on my Snapchat the other day talking about how I could probably be in a new pant size if my butt wasn't so big. I'm embracing it, because that's what God gave me. That's what I was blessed with. A big butt, ugly feet, a dope personality, because that's what really matters. This is how you become sexy. You gotta embrace your insecurities. You gotta embrace your flaws. I'm not perfect by any means, and I don't try to come off that way. I have problems. I have issues just like everybody else. It's all about embracing yourself, loving yourself, the good and the bad. And that's how you become this sexy girl. Using wigs, using makeup, using the fake lashes, using clothes even as an accessory, not a necessity to make you feel beautiful. You can work on your glow up and be 18. I honestly feel like the perfect time to work on your glow up is between the ages of that weird stage where you're 18 but you can't really drink yet because you're not 21 but you're still an adult. I feel like that's the perfect time to work on your glow up, because once you get out of that weird patchy weird space, you will be so glowed up and you'll be able to drink legally and you'll just be more mature, a more well-rounded individual. If you're past that age, it's okay. It's never too late. I'm very, very blessed that I was able to do this at a very young age. I am single, but I don't feel alone just because I know I have myself at the end of the day. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye! Ow!
Sun don't shine this way too often, like I really want. So I was thinking that maybe we should just make believe. Tell me to hop on the phone, too busy for a FaceTime. Crazy that you never stayed down, promise that I'm on the way. Red niggas on the way now, bad bitches on the way. You know they pull up if we pull up, and they all wanna take